Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. If you have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live. Raw, real, unfiltered, unedited, uncut, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing I sugarcoat around here is these nails, and you can get yours done with me here in Vegas at my private nail studio. Check out the website for more information and details on that. Now, when your alpha and omega messages, we pull them first. We'll read them last. And then we're going to get into the Abukra. I got the Abukra out. I got the Lyrical Evolutions. I've got the Download Oracle. So let's start with an Abukra card. Let's see Abukra message have to say for us today. I'm just looking at the way my fairy lights are. Okay. What's the message here? Thank you. You will be introduced to one who possesses the key that will open the door for you. The door once open is so easy to open wider. So someone who's got the key, you're going to meet somebody. It's talking about a meeting that will open doors, that will enable you to open doors even wider. Let's see what's the Lyrical Evolution message for us for today. From Kanye West is called Monster. Now she claiming that I bruised her esophagus, head of the class, and she just won a swallow ship. I'm living in the future, so the present is my past. My present is a present. Kiss my ass. Monster. It says shadow work required. It's written in stone, past, present, and future. Okay. So there's definitely some, I'm hearing big ego here. Big ego. Big ego. Somebody has a very large self-view of themselves. Okay. But is that wrong? I don't think there's nothing wrong with thinking the best of yourself. Like, you need to know who you are. If you don't see the best of you, how can anybody else? But this isn't talking about that energy. I'm hearing, we're not talking about that. We're talking about people who swell up their truth to try to swell up their status. Okay. People who are deceptive with it is what I'm getting. They're deceptive with it. It's not even like true. They building up some bullshit. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, interesting. Some of you here, you're a whole beast. You're a whole beast. I'm hearing you're a beast. I'm hearing you're a beast in someone else's story. You're the beast in someone else's story. We all have our beasts, but remember that you're the beast in someone else's story. Okay. All right. This is giving me the vibe of, when people have triggered you, but through mastering your own triggers, you become the trigger for others. So let's see. It had to heal to grow. It had to heal to grow. And it feels very liberating. Okay. But it had to heal to grow. So it was not healed and it was not growing. And why? Because it wasn't healed. It couldn't grow because it wasn't healed. It's got to be healed first in order to grow. Okay. All right. I got the Pleiadian Oracle out. Let's see what we have from the Pleiadian Oracle. It had to heal to grow. Some of you are going to meet a monster that's going to trigger you to do some shadow work so you can grow, so you can be healed enough to grow. From the Pleiadian Oracle, we have Portals, card number 14. Portals, getting from one place to another. Let me see what this book says about this. On your planet rest many hidden entrances which your ancient ones knew of in order to travel and bilocate to locations far beyond the capacity of your current technology. Often found in mountains, caves, cenotes, or other access points that point inward, many were teleported instantaneously across opposite spectrums of the planet via these portals. In space, these portals also exist, which many of your scientists refer to as wormholes. These wormholes are well known to starcrafts, who utilize them to traverse to different parts of the galaxy and enter into alternate universes and dimensional fields with grace. Just as our universe has many locales where space and time is bent beyond normal reality, so too do many doorways exist in oneself to access information and achieve tasks at greater speeds than thought possible. The portals card arrives when the universe is hinting that something you are seeking to accomplish can be done at a much faster rate than what is assumed possible. Within our universe, there is much magic that defies traditional logic. By becoming aware of one's limited beliefs and shifting one's intentions, life can shift more rapidly and manifestations can occur with grace. Whatever the case, now is not the time to fear or hold back, but to move forward and allow for the genius of this universe to find you the wormholes for all your results to come to fruition rapidly. Enter this gateway and don't look back, as we are assisting to bring rapid transformation into your life. This speed is not based on anxiety, but in confidence, in knowing the secrets and magic of the universe. Rapidness, time shift, miracles are happening. Ding, 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 ding. Dreams coming true. Ding, 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 ding. Gifts. Ding, 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 ding. Abundance, prosperity, and speed. Yes, baby. You a whole beast up in here. You're about to meet somebody that's going to open up some doors for you in a way that you didn't know. It's going to help things move really quickly. Some of you, this isn't about meeting another person. This is about you meeting a part of you that's going to help you open up your energy in a way that you've been ready to for a long time. I'm going to get the Psychic Tarot for the heart out. We're going to use this deck. We're going to use my handmade oracle deck, and let's get into some messages here. What do we have for the download today? Let's see. What do you have? What do you have right now? Where are you at right now? What do you have? What you have, what you have, what you already have. What you have, what you have, what you already have. Okay, what you have. Everyone I love leaves. Abandonment issues. You got some abandonment issues? Okay. The flip side is there's guilt over leaving. So there's some abandonment. You have, what do you have? Have you walked away? Have you left someone? Okay, what else do you have? You have so many people who need your time and energy, so I decided to pull out of the competition for your attention. Worthiness. You have your worthiness. Oh, you have walked away because of your worthiness? What else? False alarm. There will be many, especially when you are on the right track. You thought that was it, but it was not. It was a false alarm. This is what you have. Okay. All right. Show me what you have, what you have, what you already have. Let's get one card from the Psychic Tarot from the heart for each of these oracles that came out in this position. There were 3 that fell out, and I heard just take them all. So shout out to Janine, our first commenter for the live session. If you're not a member, you can't comment during the live, but you can always comment once it's uploaded. And we still appreciate your views and your thumbs up and all that good stuff. But if you like the live conversation, you're more than welcome to choose the level of membership for you and join the conversation. Also, shout out to the good folks over on the Wisdom app. Okay, so what you have? Everyone I love leaves with sadness and isolation. 3 of Swords. It's a truth that hurts like a bee and sets you free. When you understand that, you know, at the end of the day, everybody's going to leave at some point. I mean, at the end of the day, they may stay, some will stay longer, others won't stay as long, but you're not going to come into this world and leave this world somebody else just because, oh, I really love them, I really like them, they're awesome, this is my person. It doesn't even mean that they're going to be able to do all that with you. They may just be there for a minute. So it's like, appreciate them while you have them to appreciate. We also have this devil card here, and it's called Master, talking about mastering triggers. Again, becoming the master of your own heart. Okay, this person's heart is in a cage. It's not supposed to, the heart is not supposed to leave your body. Hello. Everybody want to take their heart out, give it to somebody, and let me give you my heart. You take care of this. They don't even know how to take care of their own heart. What they going to do with yours? I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, so many people who need your time and energy, so I decided to pull out of the competition for your attention. Okay, listen, because I'm a big deal. Listen, is this a Capricorn person who is like saying, I gotta go. You got a lot going on. I'm just gonna let you handle that. Okay, this could be a sad let go. Some of you are just like, I'm not gonna deal with all the other stuff you got going on. Why don't you handle your business? I'm gonna go figure out what my business is right now, because I'm hearing so engrossed in your business. This is what you have. With the false alarm, we have challenging times. 5 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, some of you here, there's a difficulty going on, there's an internal struggle, internal battle that is showing up also in your physical experience, and it has to do with the sadness that's inside, sadness of connections. Okay, so is it that you're having this sad realization right now, like, man, they're not ready, they have too much healing to do, I can't do it for them, they're not ready. I hear, and everywhere I've tried to help with the healing, like they're not willing to accept it or hear it from me. I'm hearing, because what I hear is everybody doesn't want to hear it from whoever is there to tell it. They don't always want to hear it from the one that's there to tell it. Okay, they would rather hear it from somebody else that's going, I hear butter them up, from somebody else that's going to butter them up about it, instead of just hear it the way it's been delivered here. So I'm hearing you were blunt with it. Somebody wasn't ready for that. So this is what you have. Now let's see, because it's interesting, because things are going to happen quickly. Miracles are happening here. You have triggered the heck out of someone. I feel like you've triggered somebody. So let's see, what do you want? If that's what you have, you had a false alarm. Yeah, pull out of something. Okay, you had is this it? You've been mastering your abandonment issues. Yes, I see that for some of you. Yeah. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? What is it that you want in this? Okay, thank you. And again, I have 3 cards. So let's see. I have always been this way, and I see no reason I should be anything other than the way I am. Resolved. You want to stand your ground? Okay, you want to stay the same? You don't want to change? What? Let's see what else. The knife they meant for your back went straight into their soul. Yeah, you don't see nothing wrong with the way you are, so you're not going to change. You want to stand your ground. You want this person to experience what it feels like to I hear, to be backstabbed, to be betrayed like that. What else do you want? Criticism of others only helps hold them in that place and always comes home to roost. You want them to experience the weight of the bullshit that they did to you. You want them, oh boy, watch out for this, because you really want them to feel what they created, the feeling that they gave to you is what I'm getting. Let's get some tarot on this. Okay. Show me this energy of what do you want? What do you want? Okay. The win or lose, 5 of Swords. Yeah, you want this argument to end. You want to resolve this argument. Okay, you want to address the dysfunction. You want to address the difference of opinion. You want to address this argument. You want to address this disagreement. You want to settle that shit. You don't see what you did wrong. So why do we have a problem again? I really don't see what I did wrong. From my side of the table, I didn't do shit wrong. I had no bad wills, no bad intention. I didn't do shit wrong. Why do we have a problem? I hear. Okay. Let me see what else. What you want? What you want? What you want? What you want in this? Okay. The throat chakra. Yeah. Okay. I feel like somebody here said something that was really meant to cut you up, to hurt you, and you just want them to feel you want them to feel you want them to feel remorse over that shit is ultimately was what you really want. You want them to feel bad about what the fuck they did. That's kind of sad though, because like you wishing a bad feeling on somebody, that's still energy you're putting out. Yeah, but I hear you, because I hear you saying, yeah, but they wish bad on me. They said some ugly shit to me. Yeah, people do that. It's not fun, I know. I'm not saying it's fun. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not making no excuses for them. Okay, what you want? Dreams coming true. You want your dreams to come true. Hold on, but you've had a bunch of arguments. You want to get what the fuck you deserve, okay? But you had a bunch of arguments. You had problems. You had somebody say some shit or do some shit that felt like a real betrayal. I heard some cutthroat shit, like cruelty. There's been some cruelty here. Yeah. So let's see what you're doing about this. There's been some cruelty here. You were triggered because there's been some cruelty about this. So what you're doing about this is one card show flipped over. We're going to take it. I am and will continue to do everything in my power to raise my vibration and be the best version of me daily. You're still showing up to the party, baby. Yeah. You have awareness. You're showing up in the best way that you possibly can. But you're not, this is like an energy of, shit, what goes around comes around. If you're going to stir the shit pot, don't be surprised when you get a mouthful of shit pie. I heard. Okay, let's see. What else? Show me what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? 6 of Cups, simply love. It was in reverse, which is telling me you're not going back. You're not going back to the past. You're like, well, I'm going to release this with love. It is what it is. But at the same time, while you say you're releasing it with love, if you're sitting up here wishing for them to get their shit back, is it that you're wishing for, or is it that you're like, well, I know this is the consequence. This is how shit works out. You put dirt out, you're going to get dirt back. I hope they make it through. I hope they figure it out. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what you hope for them doesn't matter. If they did it, if they did some dirt, if they did some backstabbing towards you, if they were treacherous, and I'm hearing despicable. They were despicable with it. Yeah, I heard it's so despicable it shouldn't even be spoke of. Oh, wow. Well, the energy they put out comes back to them. You thought it was going to be something good. You had a false alarm. You realized this was a false alarm. This was not what I thought it was. Okay. You're on your right track. So this also tells me that this situation has been a distraction. Yeah, you're just recognizing somebody here is childish. I'm hearing somebody here is childish. Okay. What you feel? How you feeling? How you feeling in this? Okay. Why you gotta do that? There's 4 of them. My word is my bond. You're like, I did what I said I was gonna do. I'm honest. I followed through on my part of the shit. That's what you're saying. You're like, I honored what I said I was gonna do. My word is my bond. I'm honest. I'm real about my shit. Okay. See, and then coming out with transparency. Yeah, you've been transparent. You put it out on the table. You're not trying to hide shit. You don't have to hide shit. You've been playing games with somebody. You've been honest. You've been transparent. Yeah. This is how you feel. You feel like you've been honest and you've been transparent. And how could somebody be so cruel? Why you gotta be so cruel? Okay, Spider-Man syndrome. They scared of wish fulfillment. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So this is what you feel. You feel like they just got scared of getting what they want. You are the cause of every matter in your life. Yeah, you feel like because they got scared, so shit started going wrong. Their fears started materializing. Yeah, that's a sad ending, I heard. And that's a sad ending. When somebody starts living so much in fear that they start materializing their fear in this situation where you just simply love. You actually really love this person. You feel connected to this person. Some of you feel like this is a past life connection or a soulmate. A soulmate, somebody who's here to help your soul grow. And vice versa. Okay, what you doing? Show me what you feeling. We're in what you feeling now. What you feeling. You had 4 come out there. So let's see what's the message for what you feeling. How you feeling in this? You gonna give me some cards, or I need to pull off the top? Okay, thank you. And I got 2 cards. All right. How you feel? I fucking love you. Lover's energy, love. You feel like I have loved and I have loved and I have loved. How you feel? 3 of Wands, take the lead. You're like, I've taken the lead in love. My heart went first. My heart went first. I stepped out on love, and I heard it, I'll step back on love. I heard it, I'll step back on love. Okay. So it's like when you stepped out into this thing, you came into it with love. And even when you pull a step back and you pull yourself out of the situation, you're still doing that with love. All right. What you talking about? What you talking about? What's the conversation look like? What you saying? This one's coming out. Give yourself a round of applause. What you've accomplished is amazing. You're talking about, I fucking did that. That person was a whole ass and an asshole. And I still love. And I just had to pull myself out because at the end of the day, like they didn't want to, I heard they didn't want to play nice. And I don't have to play with people who don't want to play nice with me. Okay, what you talking about? Give yourself a round of applause. You talking about you got reasons to be proud of yourself. You talking about control. Now I'm all grown up. Yeah, you feeling your power. You're feeling like I'm here and take a shot for me. Whoa. Take a shot for me. Okay, I heard that. Let me drink some water on that. All right, so you're talking about, listen, I'm proud of myself because I had every reason to fill in the blank. Like you could have said, I had every reason to flash, to whoop that ass, to blup, 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 open this can up for them or whoop ass to get them back. I had every chance. But I'm proud of myself because you know what? I'm going to be the one in control. You were like, I control my feelings. I'm so proud of myself because I didn't flash. I didn't go off. I didn't whoop nobody's ass. I didn't break nothing. I didn't hurt nobody, and nobody went to jail and nobody went to the hospital. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like that's how you're saying right now. Whatever somebody did, you really proud of yourself because you did not lose it. You didn't lose your shit. I mean, people going to do shit. I see you with trigger too because you have a trigger. With this sad shit going on in this fight, this was a very, very sad situation for you. It was hurtful. Somebody wanted to fight with you, and that shit was very fucking hurtful. And whatever they said or did, that shit was triggering. And while I'm seeing this, I see somebody who's doing like this to you. Like maybe they were really like pointing their finger at you or tapping you like this. Or one time I got really drunk in the club right after I got divorced, and I was in the bar doing like this to somebody. I got walked out of the fucking club. Point is, somebody here was doing some ugly shit, and it triggered the fuck out of you. You wanted them to talk about the shit that was making them feel uncomfortable and said they did some fucked up shit. So, okay, with all that, you still feel love. You still feel love for this person. You're being true to your word. You're like, I've learned the truth from the past. If you want to be an ass, I'm going to be gone. Peace for my peace. You're like, yeah, sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable letting everybody go and being by myself. But you know what? At the end of the day, I remember the chaos that I could be in. And I remember that, oh, fuck, yeah, I'm in peace. And I feel better right here. Okay, what do you already know? What do you already know? What do you already know that needs to be confirmed here today? What you already know that needs confirmed here is, will we be together again? Will we be just friends? Will we share our love once more, reminiscing? You know this person's going to be thinking back on you. You know they're going to be thinking back on you, and you know they're going to remember you. I mean, it could have even just been one date. It could have even just been one date, or it could have been, one whole relationship of 10 years or 15 years or 5 years or 3 months or 7 days, or I don't know how long it was, but what you know is they're going to want you back. They're going to want to be together with you. They're going to want to be your friend. They're going to want to be back in your life. Baby, come back. Don't you know I need you, girl? There is something, and I just can't live without you. Okay. What do you know? What do you know? What do you already know? Let me see what you know. What you know, what you know, what you already know. What you know, what you know, what you already know. All right. What you know, what you know, what you already know is you need to detach from that shit, and you already did. I feel like you already did. Listen, you know that this ain't going to get no better. You had to heal to grow, and they haven't got there quite yet. It looks like from this reading I'm seeing, somebody ain't got there yet. So, it's interesting because with the portals card, again, miracles are happening. As you're making choices for your own growth, honoring your position, your empowerment, your spirituality, your truth, your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being in this, and you're like at the same time respecting where they're at with all that. I mean, you don't get mad at a kindergartner because they're in kindergarten. No, the motherfucker's supposed to be in kindergarten. But you over here, you are a freshman in college. What would be the point of getting mad at a kindergartner in kindergarten when you're a freshman in college? So it's like self-respect and self-dignity going to have you honor where you're at and where they're at. Even if it's not on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't on the same page. Oh, well, I guess this ain't going to work. Okay. Well, what are you set to learn? What is Spirit trying to teach you? What's the new coming through for you? What you gonna learn? What you gonna find? What you gonna see? What's the prediction here? What's the prediction in this energy? Okay. You don't want, what you're gonna learn is you don't need shit. You choose for yourself. You choose. What Spirit's big message for you is, listen, it's your choice, baby. You don't have to accept that shit. Just because it's on the buffet don't mean you got to put it on your plate. Yeah, that again. Just because it's on your buffet don't mean you got to put it on your plate. What else? And you materializing something that you choose. Every time, boom, there's the message. Every time you say, nope, that's not what I chose. It's like, nope, that's not mine. It's like when you stand at the carousel luggage, the luggage rack at the when you arrive in town, you gotta go pick up your luggage. Every time you say no, that's not mine, and you let it pass, only picking up what's yours. I tell my grandchildren this all the time, and I've told this to different adults over the years for random reasons that were very necessary too. If it don't belong to you, don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's not yours. Don't touch it. Why we gotta tell people that? Why don't everybody know that? Why does everybody not know? If it's not yours, don't touch it. If it's not for you, then don't touch it. It's that simple. It's your choice. So what is the prediction for you? Well, apparently what you chose, what's for you, is about to materialize. That's the prediction here with this manifest, and I choose to see for me energy. You're not going to be wanting, honey. You're materializing exactly what you chose for yourself, what you're choosing for yourself. This is the one that you're going to be introduced to. They're key because this is what you chose for yourself. You a whole beast. You are a whole beast with this materialization stuff. With keeping your energy ready for this, staying sucker free, honey. You're going out here 1, 2, knock out like bye, and I'm out. Yeah, it's like you get it done real quick. You get in there for the knockout. You're a monster with this. The distractions try to come and get in the way, and they want to play. You're moving really fast. Miracles are materializing for you. And you're feeling proud of yourself. Good on you. I was really proud of myself today, too. I don't know why. I knew I was going to tell you this, and I still don't understand why you need to know this. But my grandsons was here. And why, when they flush the toilet, the little handle to the flushing thing that lifts the plug inside the tank broke. So between yesterday and today, I had to reach in and pull the chain up to. That's so fucking annoying. I'm like, okay, today, my big goal for today is I'm going to go to the hardware store and I'm going to buy a replacement handle and I'm going to replace the handle. So, of course, I did. I got in there and I fixed that shit. And I was like, I'm so fucking proud of myself. I'm so fucking proud of myself. I can flush the toilet right again. Yay. It's the simplest little things. Sometimes celebrate. Be proud of yourself, baby. Be proud of yourself. So maybe the kids done broke something. Is that what happened? The kids broke something? They did something they knew they weren't supposed to be doing for somebody. The kids broke something. They did something they knew they weren't supposed to be doing, but you're remembering that they're just kids. It's no big deal. You still love them. You teach them you use it for a teaching moment. And you know this gave you a chance to fix that broke shit. Yay, right away. We didn't even let that shit sit days. We fixed it the very next day. We're so proud of ourselves. We fixed it right away instead of letting that sit. You know that you gotta look. Sometimes shit breaks. You know, sometimes shit breaks. You gotta throw out the shit that don't work, the shit that's broke, or fix it. What are you gonna do with it? Okay. There's something here about if you have been fixing the little shit, throwing away the broken shit, cleaning up the messes and all that in your physical life. You've had this. I'm just gonna get this done already. Good on you. Like, this is gonna materialize the stuff. This is you getting in a flow with the it's happening now energy. Everything is working. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Everything here is useful. Instead of sitting on a bunch of useless, broken shit that don't work. Oh, whoa. Message. Did you get that? It's all working. This is a portal energy. And they're not giving me a bunch of examples other than my telling you about my own experience. But I see it's like the littlest things that you do that you've been putting off, or maybe you haven't been putting them off, but they just randomly suddenly come out. It's just the littlest, slightest things that you're doing to keep the energy in a good flow with you right now. That's very empowering for you. And it's part of picking up the pace of energy flow of these portals, of miracles happening. I heard because there was a point in time where I would have definitely left that shit there. Fuck. Somebody come fix it for me. I don't know how. I've never done it before. But I'm looking and I'm like, this is stupid. This is so easy. It's just one, screw that off. This has got to be so easy. Okay. So there's something here where in the past, maybe you would I need help. Can somebody help me? Can you please help me? I don't know what to do. I've never done it before. Somebody give me help. Rescue me. Take me in your arms. Rescue me. I need your loving chance because I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you and your love to come on and rescue me. And you went from singing that song to talking about I am comfortably lost. I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. Yeah. I am comfortably lost. Okay. Oh, comfortably lost. That's not the lyrics to the song. Oh my God, no wonder it didn't sound right. The lyric to the song actually is confidently lost. But so there's something here about you being comfortable in your own space. You're not feeling lost like somebody needs to come. I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. So that's that. I don't need to call somebody to rescue me. What I need to be rescued from? I'm with myself. I'm the best company. Okay, so that energy is here as well. If you've been honoring that in yourself, if you've been honoring that craving on your soul, this is a powerful materialization energy, which further tells me that some of you've really been spending a lot of time by yourself. Ooh, the bottom of this deck says, if the shoe fits, strap it on and go for a run with it. If the shoe fits, strap it on and go for a run with it. You didn't know this shoe was going to fit you so well is what I just heard. It kind of makes me chuckle. It's like, is somebody's name Chuck? Hey, Chuck. Chuck with the buck and a whole lot of luck. Is that it? Okay. What's it? Somebody name is Chuck. If that's you, give yourself 1,000 points. Okay, bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. Rest and reconsider. I don't have to do this that way. I don't have to do this that way. You know, I'm going to find a new way to do this. There's a better way to do this. This rest and reconsider 9 of Wands is telling me that. I don't got to do this that way no more. I can do it differently. There's a different way to do this? I'm so tired. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you help me, please, just as soon as you can? Oh, somebody here, you say, I'm so tired of being alone. You're like, hold on a minute. Am I tired of being alone? Yeah, I'm not so tired of being alone. And now I think I'm kind of getting used to it. And when I go with others, I started thinking about going and being alone again. What? Okay. I feel like if there's anything to be worried about, like you might go kind of reclusive. You might go very reclusive in this. Are you turning into a whole hermit crab? Are you turning into a whole hermit crab right now? Because you're like so comfortable, so comfortably lost. It's supposed to be confidently, but you know, we're going to tell you the way it came out in the song. You're so comfortably lost. Somebody you so confidently lost and comfortably lost, you don't give a dang if they find you or not. Whether they come around or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter to you. Because nothing even matters. Okay, nothing even matters. From Lauryn Hill, I don't know why I can't get the melody to that right now in my head. It's not coming. I know, and I've heard that song so much. There's no reason why I shouldn't have that melody like automatically, but I don't. I feel the need and desire to pull a whole spread on top of this, and what I saw was a Celtic. So I just got up to grab the Law of Attraction Tarot and the Prism Oracle, and I'm gonna lay a Celtic over the top of this and see what else wants to come out. So this is going to be more based from your perspective, okay? Because it is a Celtic. So whenever I do the Celtic, it does tend to be more based from your perspective. But let's see, what do we have coming? What's the most valuable message that needs to come through right now for this download today? Thank you for being here, giving my video a thumbs up, sharing, and tell somebody about the channel. If you appreciate what we do here, then I'm sure others do too here. And I know I do, and I don't do it for you. I started doing it for me, and what happened was I started pulling cards for myself every day. And all of a sudden I was like, well, you know, this is really helping you out. Because I was getting information that I needed, pulling my own cards every day. I was getting beneficial information. And so what I heard was, you know, other people would really be benefited if you shared this with them. Why don't you record it? I was like, oh, crap. Okay. And so I started recording, and then all of you showed up. What do you know? And, you know, before you showed up, others were here too. And some of them are still here, and some have left. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm still here doing what I do. So why do you need to know that? Why do you need to know that? Because at the end of the day, it is all about you. Yeah. And they're showing me that conversation I told you guys about recently where the guy kept trying to tell me it's not all about you. You know, you don't have to protect yourself like that. So first off, you want me to make it more about everybody else, and you want me to not protect my energy. Got it. Check. Okay. Yeah. You're not my friend. You're not my friend. You want me to not have boundaries? You just want me to let anybody touch my back because they want to? No, sir. No, sir. That's not how we get down around here. Okay. Well, you're a whole beast right here, and you triggering the heck out of somebody. You're triggering the heck out of somebody because you did not stay. Yeah. One woman that I met, I had a conversation with her. She's like, so you mean if I got mad and I blocked your number, you wouldn't go find somebody else's phone to call me from to make sure why I was mad and make me try again? I said, no, if you block my number, I'm going to block your number, and that'll be the end of that. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, is it? Red flags everywhere. You mean just because I don't like to dance, you're not going to sit here with me all night? No. And I'm not going to make you dance with me either. I can dance by myself. Like, who does that? Oh, a bunch of fucking people do. That's who does that. A bunch of fucking people do that. Okay. Why are we going into all this? I feel like are we on a tangent, or are we still on point? No, they said we're still on point. So all this, somebody who's listening to this, you feel like this is your whole experience right now. This is your whole life story. I heard Taylor Dane singing, tell it to my heart, tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? Okay, listen, that was not on tone. However, yeah, somebody's like trying to figure out if it's love or just a game. They want you to talk to their heart. Okay, this card came out and it's in reverse. And no, the whole deck is not in reverse. And it's the Devil card, which was already out in our spread. And what you have is this a Capricorn you done left behind? Is this you breaking that toxic cycle? Is this you no longer feeling the need? I don't need you. Need who? Need who? I need you. I need you. I need you and your love to come on it. No. I don't need shit but to eat shit and sleep and something to drink. I need some water. I need some water. You were talking about need. I need some water. Need. Okay, you're like, I don't need. I don't want. You're like, I'm good. I'm growing now. You're like, I'm growing now. This double card showing me like a bunch of, so it's showing me something breaking free from breaking ground. Something that was covered over in the ground, and there was a bunch of roots and plants and nature growing over it, and something on the ground. And then, because I'm seeing it's like a forest floor, and I see vines, and I see dirt, and I see little rocks, and I see everything, and I just see something coming out. It's like a full emergence. I am no longer buried. I hear under the muck and the mire, because the devil is in reverse. I stopped running from that bitch. I turned around, I confronted him, and I was like, you will not be the master of me no more. Smoke them if you got them. Capricorn energy is in reverse. Some of you have Capricorn moon sign, I heard. What do we have? Show me this devil in reverse illumination. Yes, honey, the devil in reverse with the illumination card. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yeah. So, you see the truth about a Capricorn. You see the truth about a false connection. You see the truth about temptation. You see the truth about these sexual connections where you put it on them and they don't want to let you go, and they might not be right for you, so you ain't picking up your flow like that. You might not be putting it down on nobody no more like you used to put it down on them, and then you blow their mind, and now they want to obsess over you, and you are, is this where you now finally, when you meet this new person, I heard when you meet this new person, it'll be interesting because it's going to feel very natural. When your friends leave, and people who are really part of your life, who are really good part of your life, you don't get obsessive because they walked away. Because they got to go home now. You don't lose your fucking mind and begin to, why are you so obsessed with me? You don't start to obsess about them and act crazy and lose your mind. But y'all gonna make me lose my mind up. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Somebody here try to make you lose your mind. That didn't work because you saw that shit, what it was. You see it. I told you somebody here, you thought it could be a good thing, but then they say some crazy shit. They do some crazy shit. Something like that had happened. You see it. The light should come shining through. It makes sense to you, okay? And you're like, oh, I know what this is. I met this type of devil before. I met this type of challenge before. I met this type of toxicity before. I've met this type of obsession before. I met this type of temptation before. Whatever it was, you already saw the light about it. It doesn't have the control over you. You've got the control over it because you had the control card in what you're talking about. You're like, I'm so proud of myself because I stayed in control. I did not let them take me and turn my monster loose. Because trust me, I got a monstrous bitch in here too with all the rest of them. We got a whole bunch of us in here. Okay. And it's all me. I heard, and it's all me. So, yeah, you didn't lose control. All right. And we have the Two of Swords coming out here with the Seven of Swords in the crossing energy. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. That's a deep, dark path. Okay, that's a deep, dark path. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. The Seven of Swords. You can't be focused on the distractions. So that's what's happening here. Somebody want a battle of war. Let's play tug of war. Now, girls, if you've been watching the girls in their bikinis, with tug of war. That's kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? But however, especially somebody was watching the girls in the bikinis having a tug of war underneath the moonlight, because that just looked like, that's why I love the moon. Okay, but they was in the spotlight. If that was you, I heard 10,000 points. Okay. But this Two of Swords energy is a battle. It's a tug of war. It's like one of you is going to win and one of you is going to lose. Somebody here is trying to argue with you. And these two cards together is giving me big distraction energy. Big distraction energy. Oh, they said that's not a Two of Swords. That's a Queen of Swords. Well, everything I said is true. Hold on. This Queen of Swords energy this is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person who is trying to hide some shit, keep you in the dark about some shit, but that don't work because you're already in the light. The Queen of Swords don't want you to know how she was hiding some shit. Okay. I see that anywhere where these lies and deceptions and these foolish games are coming up, you know all about it. You cut through the bullshit. You ain't playing no games with people. You're not mincing no words. You quick to ghost them. Look at that ghost. The Queen of Swords, the fucking girl. What do you want to say? What do you want to say, girl? She mad because I want to listen to her? She's mad because I want to listen to her. Why don't you just listen to me? Somebody's mad because you won't listen to them. Let me see what's below. What's below in this energy? The Ace of Wands. You and your power is nothing but space and possibility up in here for you. There ain't nothing but space and possibility in here for you. You decided to, you can go your own way. You can go your own way. You decided that. Thunder, lightning, bring the thunder. Okay. They were laughing. Now you sitting up in the nosebleeds at my show. See what? So far away. You took your power and removed yourself from the disruption. Okay. You disrupted their flow. They thought that they was gonna keep you tied in and roped in. You mean you ain't gonna try to get a hold of me again if I block you? Well, you're not gonna sit here with me? No, I'm gonna still dance. What? You want to disappear? Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. You don't want to be here? Fine. Bye. Do you want me to hold the door open for you while you walk out? Don't forget none of your stuff now. Because you know they say if you leave your stuff, that means you want to come back. You can't come back no more. 10 of Wands in the past. You're like, yes, finally, the ship has come in. You really thought this was going to be a good thing. You thought your ship had arrived. You were so excited for what you were going to get. Let me see. 10 of Wands in the past. 10 of Wands in the past. You were so excited about what you were going to get. And this motherfucker come up with some lies, some decision, distraction energy. Then they went ghosts. Determination. I'm telling you, you was like, oh, this is it. I'm about to get this. I'm about to do this. Okay. You're like, yeah, I'm about to do this. Let me see. What's above you? You were like, I see this. This is the end of that situation. Okay, yeah. And now you're like, above you, the world is in reverse. It's not over. It ain't over till it's over. They don't like the ending. They don't want it to end. But you've been done with this shit. You're like, I'm done with this. Okay, so the energy is here. Somebody, I see you've been alone for a while. You've been alone for a while. And you've been growing during this time too. You've been done. You outgrew this situation. That's what I see. The world in reverse and the growth tell me you have outgrown this situation. But here's the thing. What they show me, when you and your higher self sat down with all that is and made this divine plan for your life, you allotted a certain space of time, of energy to handle a specific situation. We're going to use the number 10 being completion. Okay. So you thought it was at a 10 when you walked away from it. In reality, it was only at a 7 when you walked away from it. So you still had to let the other 3 play out in your time-space continuum. You've been wondering why I've been by myself for so long. Why I've been alone for so long. Because, honey, you could have stayed in that fucked up cycle, but you learned your lesson early. So it's like, you know how in school, whoever, sometimes you would have a cool teacher, and if you finish a class, or you finish a test early, or you finish whatever you had to do, your classwork early, so you say, okay, when you finish, you can leave. You can leave early, have an extra break or whatever, go to lunch early, whatever, get out of school early, whatever. You know, they give you permission to go, whatever. So that was your extra time. You still had the next class, but the next class doesn't start till the same time the next class was going to start. It didn't come early just because you finished your assignment early. Does that make sense? The next class is still starting at the scheduled time. Just because you finished the lesson early and you got a free period now does not mean that the next lesson going to come in earlier. The next class is going to start early. But I see the next class is coming in. Has something to do with this one who you're going to be introduced to that has a key. They're the next class. All right. So let's look at what is this. Show me who you're going to be introduced to. The one that possesses a key. Who is this? What is this? Show me more about that energy that's coming in from the Abuka message we have. What is it? Oh, we have Empress energy here, honey. We have Empress energy here. Divine partner. Taurus energy is Taurus season, baby. Boo, season in the house. Yes. Taurus season, baby. Okay, the Empress energy, the attracting and creating. She's writing. She is writing something down, telling the news story. You already wrote the news story. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're materializing what you chose to see for you because you honored them boundaries and you cut out the bullshit and you ghosted their ass. Ideation. What's coming up? Your idea. Your idea is the prediction here. Yeah, your idea. It matches the other spread that we did. All right, let's see what you doing. What are you doing with your energy right now? The Fool. You're like, I'm kind of in limbo right now. I've walked away from the old cycle. The new cycle hasn't started. So I'm kind of just sitting here twiddling my thumbs and playing with my hair until the new cycle starts. Okay. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Yeah, it's time to take a break, baby. You're on break time. Like I said, this is like you finish your test early and you get to go have a free period now. You can go hang out in the lunch area or in the, I don't know what the fuck. You get the picture. You got some downtime. I see you. Stop, take a break, enjoy your downtime. You know, you be sick all day long if you stay on the roller coaster all day long. You got to get off of one ride before you get on the other one. Let your body readjust to being on the ground, I heard. In other words, ground yourself. Well, you got this break. It's time to stop. You stop something. You stop some fucking games with somebody who is lying to you. You stop playing tug of war. You went ghost on somebody. You stop communicating with the ghosts. Some of us did. Yeah, I heard you will not run my life while you're dead. I don't let you run my life while you're alive. You're not going to run my life while you're dead. Let's see how they're looking at you. They're looking at you like the Eight of Cups, like you just walked away. I can't believe you just walked away like that. Well, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk off without you. And apparently, that's what you're doing right here. Let me see. You taking a risk. They feel like you take a risk. You take a risk. They feel like you're afraid. No, they're afraid. They're afraid because you walk away and they took a risk playing this gamble, messing with your energy like that. They should not have did that. These fools are afraid. They're afraid. They think you're afraid. No. Just because you know better than to play these games with these fools does not mean you're afraid. It means you're wise. Because what you know is if you play this game with this person, it's going to be a loss for you. You're like, I'm not taking no more L's for people. Yeah, that Nine of Pentacles showed itself in reverse. So this is your fears. You're like, I'm not going to lose everything I done gained, all the things I done built up in myself, all this energy I done built up for myself. I love myself too much. I'm not going to lose my independence for somebody who don't even love me. Yeah. And again, is this love that I'm feeling? When this motherfucker be willing and dealing these lies? Because somebody here, their 7 of Swords is here, honey. They were lying. They were lying, and they didn't want you to see their lie. They are pissed that you found their lie, that you can see through their deception. Outcome energy. High Priestess, I'm gone. You can wonder where the fuck I am, because I'm going to be that sexy mystery. Yeah, the High Priestess, she's sexy and she's mysterious. She don't tell everything, and you don't know nothing about her, really. You get happy if you get to talk to her. Why? Because you fucking protected. Bam. That's it. That's it. That's the message. All right. So, anybody who's live members, put your personal request in for your one question. I get you a quick mini reading. I'm going to read your Alpha and Omega messages. Let's see what we have. 4 of Abundance. It's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate of how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Yes, this isn't so much about money today. This is more about how you give of yourself to others. You're like, if I'm giving you the opportunity to bask in this love that I have to offer, and you giving me lies and deceptions and trying to hide, you don't get no more. You cut the fuck off. Okay. Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest, materialize a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count, and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you cannot possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. Yeah, I feel like you have a desire for something else that you ain't seen in this situation here. And so you were like, okay, peace for my peace. That's what I have for your download message today. And that's the Alpha and Omega message with it. So that's the end of the show. I mean, that's not the end of the show. That's the end of the general message. I'm going to get into the personal requests. And then I'm also going to do a yes or no for everybody who's present. So let me grab another tarot deck here. Oh, I knew I had some more money. I couldn't find the dang money that I knew that I had. And I go to grab the tarot deck, and there it is sitting right there on the table. And I looked on that table. It was not there yesterday, dang it. It was not there yesterday, but it's there today. So that's cool. All the rest of the money that I know that I had somewhere, you can all show up too. That'll be fine. All right. So we have a general for Janine. All right. What's the general message for Janine at this time, please and thank you? What's the general message for Janine today? And then I'll do a yes and no for all the people who are watching. So start formulating your yes or no questions. Formulate them in your mind. Formulate them in the comments however you want to. That's fine. Spirit knows how you're going to form the question, and they're going to give you the answer. The general message for Janine is, honey, good times with good friends. This is wish fulfillment. Let yourself be happy. Choose the happiness. There's always some shit that makes you happy available to you. It's important for you to choose this at this time. That's what I have for you, Janine. I'm going to go ahead and pull a personal message for me. What's the guidance for me at this time? What's the guidance for me for this night? What's the guidance for me for this night? I heard. Okay. Just rest, baby. Just rest. Yeah. Just rest. You're in this new energy. Just rest in it for a minute. I heard it doesn't have to burn a hole through your pocket. Just rest with it for a minute. Okay. So that's the message for me. Let's go ahead and get that yes or no popping for you. Okay. So you've got your question. Your yes or no is fixed in your mind. You might have put it in the comments, whatever. Maybe you wrote it down on a piece of paper in your little notebook in front of you. If that was you, give yourself an extra 1,000 points. Okay. Let's see what is the yes or no answer for those who are watching. Please and thank you. What's their yes or no answer? All right. Is it yes? Is it no? What's the answer for the show? Was it yes? Is it no? What's the answer for the show? Yes or no? Yes or no? What's the answer for the show? 1, 2, 3. Yes. The third card is a yes. Yes, do it. Spirit guided you to do it. Yes, do it, do it, do it. If you knew you were going to do it and be successful and you was going to win, go for it, man. Go for it. What would be the next step you would take? Do it. That's the message. All right. And the answer was yes. All right. So this is what I have for you for today, my love. Until next time, sending you, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. And later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.